Hi guys, hope you're well. Same again, please. We'll start with Ben. If you can use the raise hand icon and make sure you're in the correct language as and when you ask your question. Ben?
Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon, Pep. I wonder if I could get your thoughts on the government this week saying that from the end of the national lockdown, English stadiums will be able to welcome up to 4,000 supporters back.
Okay, if they believe it's the best, we can do it. Hopefully it will work. And nothing wrong is going to happen. Everyone expecting the fans come back to the stadiums. But if the government has decided, it's because I'm pretty sure they listen to the scientists, the doctors, and what is the best for everyone.
From a football point of view, how important is it that you get supporters back, and how much have you missed them?
We are a lucky profession for the fact that we can do our job. How many jobs are closed and they will not reopen again, unfortunately. So, but of course, we are waiting to come back with our fans, of course.
Simon Stone, please, guys.
How important would it be to get this fourth win and virtually get through to the next round with matches to spare, given the amount of games you have to play?
Of course, it's important. It's important for the qualification. It's important for recover our feelings that they are not bad, but to be able to win games, it's important. And of course, we can give this competition until February, focusing the competition, especially the Premier League. But in the same time, we have Champions League. We know how difficult it is, and even we are able to get results after you have to travel to Portugal and receive Marseille here. So one step at a time. So try to to get through tomorrow to virtual qualifier, like you say, but in the same time to recover, to come back and good feelings. To come back in good feelings that we can create a lot of chances and score goals.
Just towards the end of his time at Manchester City, Vincent Kompany found it really, really difficult to get fit, and it felt as though you didn't feel as though he ever got on top of his injuries. Are you worried that you're at that place with Sergio Aguero at the moment?
No, we wanted to come back today training again, and he can recover a good feeling in his knee. This is the most important thing, and I know it was not his injury, but we wait him and step at a time. So still, we have many games this season to play, and we will need him. And what we want is recover his better condition, his best condition.
Luke Edwards, please, guys.
Good afternoon, Pep. I know you were asked this question almost every week, it felt like, in your first season in the Premier League, but has your view of English football changed in the time you've been here? And what is it particularly about the Premier League that appeals to you as a manager to extend your contract by another 2 years?
I extend the contract, was said last week. So the reason why is the club where I am. The Premier League is fantastic. Always has been. So the last 3-4 decades always have been. So around the world having special attractive for everyone to watch, and because I had the feeling we are going to do good things together still the next years.
Thank you.
Dave McDonald.
Hi, Pep. Ferran Torres got a hat-trick for Spain on the international break, and he scored 3 in 3 Champions League games for you. How impressed have you been with how he's settled? And the fact he can play through the middle as well as wide, was that a factor in your thinking when you bought him?
First of all, more than satisfied for the performance on the pitch, but especially how he settled on the locker room with the guy. He's an incredible, humble guy, shy guy. He's built up for everyone. So that is always generous. So in the effort and for mates, and he's with a young lad. So he didn't come and go for the guys with a lot of prestigious here or well named. So remain like we knew he was, and more than the lights on and off the pitch.
Ian at TalkSport, please, guys.
Hi Pep, how are you?
Good, thanks.
A double question for you. Are you a bit, not annoyed, but a bit sort of taken aback that some people think Manchester City haven't started the season well? You've only lost 2 games, so it's not exactly a disaster. And secondly, how much is this competition, Champions League, an obsession for you to win now with Manchester City? Now you've signed your new contract.
No, it's not obsession, actually. So we want to do it the best, and I said all the time, every season. So we're going to try our best. So now we have an important chance, to almost qualify. So that is so good, again, to be the best 60 teams in Europe, and have the chance. We are going to try it, knowing that we have still 2 more chances. We need 1 more game to be there mathematically. So that is great. And respect of the other ones, of course, we know. I have the feeling that we'll do really well this season. So I don't know why. So from the beginning, expect other reaction after the last season when we finish in Lyon. So against Lyon in Portugal. So I have a good feeling. Of course, we know what we have to do. We know what. We are a team like last season. We scored a lot, and now we are struggling these things. But we are going. I have to find the solution to have the players to find the right way to attack more fluently and have the feeling that we can score goals. But in the way we play, I'm quite good, quite happy. So in little details, so still you have to improve. We concede the penalties that isn't necessary. Sometimes we make clear chances that we have to score, but the moment we'll break in 1 or 2 games, these kind of things, we'll get better. And the season still is so young, and I'm fully optimistic that we're going to do a good season.
Rob Dawson, please, guys.
Hi, Pep. Do you think that English clubs maybe will be at a disadvantage in the Champions League this season because of the schedule and because of the amount of games that you're going to have to play?
Every season is disadvantage with the rest of the leagues. This league. Not for that a special year or years, last season and this season for the COVID-19, but that we have to adapt. But even when the situation is normal, we're in disadvantage for no winter break, and a lot of games, a lot of competition, the intensity, the weather conditions, the pitches, for many things. But that is attractive. So the challenge is this one. So on the other side, when you are able to do it, it's nicer. So no one before could not win a domestic travel. You won 4 titles in 1 season. So if your mind is in the right position, in the right way, and you say, okay, you can do it, you can do it.
Simon at the MEM, please, guys.
Can I just check on a few injuries, Fernandinho and Benjamin Mendy?
Everyone is fit except Nathan. The other one is everybody fit.
And you've had quite a lot of injuries this season, so do you feel like you're coming to the tunnel now and finally?
Yeah, it's important to be the competition. The players have to know, and they know it, that it depends on their behaviors on the pitch and the performance on the pitch. We'll have more chance to play more regularly. When you have 16 injured between COVID and injured, like in the beginning of the season, like we have in different periods, not all together, but 16 guys without preseason being out, always is more difficult to be this competition between themselves. That is the key for when you play in the top teams with a lot of competitions. Now we have it. They have to know, and they know it. It depends on who perform well. They are going to continue to play. They don't perform well, they have the chance to be replaced. And it's important to have everyone. So on Friday, Nathan is coming back to a training session, and yeah, that is what we're looking for.
Jack at the Mail, please.
Hey, Pep, you mentioned the lack of goals before, which I think we've all been a little bit surprised about this season. Have you got an idea why that is? Is it a case of players need to be a little bit braver on the ball, in and around the box, to find the last?
No, they are so brave. The reason why is the manager. I have to find a way. I have to find a way to adapt the quality that they have, that we have, because the same players in different seasons can make a different movements and can be in better form or not better form. So, and I have to adjust something to let them feel we can create more chances and do it. It's in my hands to help them, because when I see the teams, the games where I played, how they try it and they suffer and they do it, after 5 seasons together, that is the more the happiest thing I can feel as a manager. So they want to do it, and I have to find a way to help them to be what we were in the previous seasons. That even we struggle not being a striker like this season, we have to find a way. We have enough players to score goals, then we're going to try to do it.
Do you think is that like kind of a change in formation, or?
No, we play with 11. That's for sure, Jack.
Okay.
Guys, we'll go last to Jamie in English, and then we'll take a couple in break, please. Jamie.
Hi, Pep. You got beaten quite soundly by Spurs the last game out. Are you concerned that your Manchester City has kind of been worked out by the better teams, how to beat you? Sort of counter-attacking football on the break, bit of pace, and you get exposed?
Jamie, do you think we change from the first season at the 5th season if they want to break in the counter-attack?
Well, very politely, you didn't win anything in the first season, so maybe it's a return to there.
Come on, the first action, it was not a counter-attack, and they scored. They ran 2 times in 90 minutes, and the second one they were brilliant for the commit from Harry Kane in the pass follow Celso and a good finishing. So we concede 2 counter-attacks. This one, another one was offside, and no more. So they shoot 4 shoot on target, 2 goals. Congratulations. We shoot more, we cross more. We didn't concede 1 corner. We concede. We create a lot, so we cannot expect to create a lot of chances with Tottenham when they defend 6 in the back. Physicality is incredible. I always have been with Mauricio, now with Mourinho. So we know how difficult it is, but even with that, we try to find a way to with the chances to create. It was not much, but create a little bit more, and that is what to work with. But for the day one, until the last day, I had the feeling all the teams I know, because they defend so deep, except Liverpool, that is the other one, a little bit some moments, Chelsea, the other ones defend so deep, and you have to find a way to avoid. Like always, we were able to do it, but that is not, I think, the big problem right now about the counter-attack. Is how our fluidity to attack, to be more often and create more chances. This is the target that you have to improve. I have to know exactly the what we have to do to help them to do it.
We'll finish with Elena at Cosmote, please, guys.
Hi.
I'm Elena from Greece, and I was wondering about Olympiacos. Probably you know the news that they do struggle, they do miss many key players. Valbuena is out, El Arabi is out, both left backs are out, Rafinha probably out. Do you consider that this is a chance to rest some of your players, perhaps in the starting 11 or even with the squad?
I have incredible full respect for Olympiacos. I know that the struggle, like we are struggling the home way with some injuries and in the beginning of the season, but remains a team like it's built and to win every game, and even know that they have, for the COVID, for the pandemic, for some injuries, they struggle. I have all the respect, and I am more concerned about what we have to do as a team to try to win another game.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
That's all? Oh, thank you.
Ben, if we can start with you, please.
Thank you, Alex. Ferran, good afternoon. Your manager, Pep Guardiola, signed a new contract last week. I just wondered how that news was welcomed by yourself and the other players in the squad.
Bueno, estamos muy contentos de que el míster haya podido renovar y extender su contrato 2 años más con este gran club. Y bueno, ahora espero que pueda darnos muchas alegrías, que seguro que sí. Y nada, estamos muy contentos de poder tenerlo más tiempo aquí.
We are all very happy that the manager is staying with us 2 more years. We hope he can give us lots more success, and we are all happy with the news.
And can I just ask you one more, a follow-up on that? How important was the opportunity to work under Guardiola to you when you were deciding about whether you wanted to come to Manchester City?
Bueno, yo cuando vine aquí sabía que era una oportunidad para mí, iba a ser iba a ser difícil para mí porque, bueno, era un cambio de liga, cambio de país, pero bueno, yo trabajo para tener oportunidades, para que el míster confíe en mí y bueno, ahora me toca seguir trabajando para tener más oportunidades.
When I came, I knew it was a great opportunity for me. I knew as well it was going to be difficult because the change of league, the change of country, but I work hard every day. So I have the opportunity to play for this team and that the manager trusts me. So that's my goal, trying to work hard. So Pep trusts me to give me minutes.
Simon Stone, please, guys.
You obviously you obviously scored goals playing for your country, but then Manchester City seem to struggle to score goals at the moment in the way that they normally have. Can you explain the difference between what it's like at City at the moment and what it's like playing for Spain?
Has marcado con la selección hat-trick, pero al City le cuesta marcar goles. ¿Puedes explicar cuál es la diferencia para entender por qué España marca mucho y el City no está marcando tanto?
Bueno, yo creo que es cierto que hemos tenido lesiones de nuestros delanteros, pero bueno, yo creo que estamos metiendo goles, no tanto como nos gustaría, pero también es verdad que los rivales también son difíciles, son complicados, nos ponen las cosas difíciles, pero bueno, estamos trabajando para que lleguen los más goles posibles y seguro que pronto llegarán.
Yeah, obviously we have had a few injuries of our strikers in the squad, but I think we are scoring goals as a team. Probably not as many as we would like. We are also facing difficult opponents as well, so it's getting difficult. But we are working hard as a team to sort that out, and I'm confident the goals will arrive.
Thank you.
Okay, McDonald, please, guys. Guys, if you've got any questions, if you can raise your hand using the button now, that'd be helpful so I know where to go next. Dave?
Hi, Ferran. Just following on from that question, you scored the hat-trick for Spain. You've got 3 goals in 3 Champions League games for Manchester City. We know you as a wide player, but how comfortable are you playing through the middle? And how comfortable are you having that goal burden being put on you? Because you seem to have responded very well so far.
¿Cómo te sientes jugando como delantero? Y también esa responsabilidad que parece que tú estás respondiendo marcando goles, ¿cómo te sientes en esa responsabilidad de tener que marcar goles también?
Bueno, es verdad que jugar como delantero no es mi posición habitual, pero bueno, me siento bastante cómodo jugando ahí. Es verdad que bueno, estoy metiendo goles. Bueno, y la responsabilidad al final, cuando trabajas y te sacrificas por el equipo, yo creo que la recompensa te cae. Y yo creo que bueno, me está llegando y tengo que seguir trabajando para poder seguir metiendo goles.
Well, obviously playing as a striker is not my natural position, but I feel very comfortable playing there. I'm also scoring goals, so it's good. And regarding the responsibility, I think when you work hard and you make sacrifices for the team, you get the rewards. So I'm just trying to work hard to keep scoring goals.
Thank you.
Simon at the MEM, please, guys.
Hi, Ferran. What has been the biggest change for you coming from Valencia to Man City, and what is the best, most enjoyable moment you've had so far at City?
Bueno, para mí fue una gran motivación que el City se interesara en mí. Fue un gran reto poder venir aquí porque sabía que era una gran expectativa para mí porque, bueno, el City sabemos el tipo de equipo que es y desde que el City se interesó por mí sabía que quería venir aquí, afrontar el reto y estoy muy contento de poder estar aquí.
Yeah, obviously, it's a great motivation when a club like Manchester City is interested in you. So when they tried to sign me, I knew it was a big expectation for me. The size of the club is huge, and it's also a big challenge for me. But I was sure from the beginning that I wanted to come to this club, so I'm very happy I finally came.
Martin Blackburn, please, guys.
Yeah, hi Ferran. You mentioned when you signed about your sort of admiration for David Silva. I was just wondering if you'd sort of kept in touch with him or if he's been in touch at all during your first few months here.
Bueno, sabíamos que Silva era una leyenda para el club, que ha sido un gran jugador durante muchos años en este club. Y bueno, también poder llevar su número es algo que me enorgullece, poder representar su número. Y bueno, espero algún día poder conocerlo personalmente.
We know that David Silva is a legend for this club. He's been a great player for many years at Manchester City. I'm also wearing his number shirt, so I'm very proud of that, and hopefully I can honor him with my performances, and hopefully I can meet him as well in the future.
Go to Jack, please, at the mail.
Hiya, Ferran. Just wanted to know who's helped you settle in since you moved from Spain. Who you're close with. Seems like you're quite friendly with Phil Foden.
¿Quién te ha ayudado a adaptarte mejor desde que llegaste al club? No sé, algún jugador con el que te ha ayudado más.
Bueno, la verdad que el club tiene a personas increíbles que te ayudan a adaptarte muy rápido, y también los compañeros me han ayudado muchísimo. Verdad que bueno, al final con los españoles y con Eric, que ahí había coincidido, he tenido más afinidad, pero bueno, yo creo que todos han puesto su grano de arena para que bueno, me adaptase lo más rápido posible.
I think Manchester City as a club has a great team of staff to help you settle in as quickly as possible. Obviously, also my teammates have helped me a lot. I get along obviously with the Spanish players, with Eric Garcia, especially because I know him from the national team. But I would say all of them have helped me a lot to settle in the club.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Frank.